saying? That, even though brothers was flying their colors, that we still had a unit within our unit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Drop the knife.
You're watching what could very likely have ended as a deadly confrontation between a man wielding a knife and police. But these officers, trained only to use deadly force as a last resort, followed the man for 5 blocks.
Coming back, you know what I'm saying? Come back with positivity, man. You feel me? Keep your vibe right, man. When you come back with positivity, your vibe won't be right, man, and the people gonna F with you. You feel me?
We're back with breaking news. This is a new video from Camden where a man was just shot. You can see police there have set up a crime scene at the Crestbury Apartments. This is on South 8th Street.
I'm saying that, even though brothers was flying their colors, that we still had a unit within our unit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Concrete Chronicles Podcast.
Yo, Big John, Concrete Chronicles Podcast, man. Here we go with part 2 of how you can get some state assistance once you get released from your from prison, right? So I was explaining to y'all in part 1 about the SSI. You qualify for it, why not get it? It's free money. And this too, right? A lot of people who have incarcerated loved ones, y'all will have to help them with this. As you watch part 1, you'll see what you need to do. So I'm gonna continue with that, right? So this is dealing with the SSI. Send a letter to the regional director of the Social Security asking for an application for $980. This is a continuation from part 1, so you know what I'm talking about. You send that application for the $980 under supplemental income for the SSI, right? Tell them that you have just turned in your parole plan. See, this is what you need to help your people with, the ones that's still locked up. So this is game you got to give them. This is game. Take notes from this, and you send it into them, and you help them out. Tell them you just turned in your parole plans, and let them know. And you also got to let them know what area you're gonna be on parole to. Feel me? Have the application sent to an outside address, right? You as the people viewers, and maybe some of the brothers, man, y'all might be listening the way that y'all listening to me. Have your people send in the application to you. Don't get it sent to the prison. All right, send the application to an outside address in case you are transferred. This is covered under RCW 72.02.040, Public Law 93.365.603. So this is law, right? You cannot get benefits while in prison. You can't get the benefits in prison. But send a letter about 2 months prior to your release to them folks. I'm going to give the addresses out. I'm going to have them on screen. As soon as you get out, go to the Social Security office and apply under. This is important, man. Have these numbers right and exact. You're going to apply under RCW 74.29.105. As an ex-offender, you are classified as a disadvantaged minority and eligible for benefits. I explained that to y'all in part 1, how it was. You may also want to contact HUD for low-cost housing. For info on this, write to the Department of Health and Human Services, Social Security Administration, P.O. Box 19001, Olympia, Olympia, Washington, WA 98507. That's the address. 2. Another thing you can get as an ex-offender is a voucher for food, housing, and clothing. When you get out, go down to the Department of Social and Health Services in your area and apply for 180 in immediate food stamps. Don't be ashamed to get that card, man. It's rough out here, straight up. And relieve your family of the tension of you eating up everything in their house and home, coming home all Bama big from doing that time too, you heard? Anyway, back at it. 3, you can also get money to help help you apply to your trade. Go down to the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation and tell them about your trade. Go to different stores and price the clothing and equipment that you will need to start your dream business. You could get a check from them for $1,500. This is under RCW 72.02.100, which also covers an extra $100 gate money when you are released. 4, apply for disability with your local Social Security office. You will be turned down the first 3 times, so don't get discouraged on that. But on the 4th time, you will not be turned down. A week or 2 later, you will start receiving checks for $310. For every month that you was incarcerated, and 3 months before and after that time, not to exceed $4,800 per year. 5, the Small Business Administration will loan you up to $24,000 to start up any business you want. They will also loan you $500 towards a work vehicle. The federal government guarantees your loan, bonding you up to $10,000. As an ex-offender, you are a minority and are eligible for any and all benefits due to anyone in this category. 6, targeted job tax credits will give your employer a $3,000 tax write-off the first year you work for him or her, and $1,500 the second year. If your employer is training you in a skill, the federal government will pay half of your wages for the first year in addition to the tax cut. A few other sources for small businesses: loans and grants, Grant Administration Division, Minority Business Development. Wait, let me give you that address again. Loans and grants, Grant Administration Division, Minority Business Development, Washington, D.C., 20230. Excuse me. These people give grants up to $10,000 under the heading Minority Business Development, Management and Technical Assistance. Their objective is to provide free financial help in starting or operating your own business. You can also get loans from Direct Office of Financing, Small Business Administration, 1441 D Street, Northwest, Washington, D.C., 20416. The SBA helps to put together economic opportunity loans for small businesses. Loans range from $1,000 all the way up to $315,000. These loans are specifically for small businesses owned by low-income or social or economically disadvantaged persons. If you run into problems, go to your local library and copy the section of the law pertaining to the money that you are after. Then go back and show it to the person to whom you spoke to. This is required by 39 USC 3885. God willing, this information was good. Some news you can use, pass it on to your folks that's incarcerated. You feel me? Because, you know, when we come home, man, we be thinking that people owe us stuff. And then it's a hardship on your family. Times is already rough out here. So you as an individual who might have a family member who's incarcerated should want to help them do this, man. So take some notes down, man, and pass this information along to your peoples that's incarcerated. And for those who don't have people incarcerated, take some notes down. Share the video. That's the most important thing you can do. Share this video. Let it circulate, because it's masses that need this information. Thanks for giving me your ear. Concrete Chronicles Podcast. Big job that way.
Concrete Chronicles Podcast.